How would you describe your role within Kenton City Schools?
I love it. It makes me feel like a little kid again. Get these great kids on my bus, and I call them my kids because they are, and they're special. So I enjoy it.
When I think of Willis Moe, I think of cleanliness. I mean, you think I take pride in my bus after watching that first video? This guy's bus is the only bus I get on, and I wipe my feet off before I get into it. He keeps his bus immaculate.
Somebody that's real hyper. He was asked one time why he moves so quickly. He said because he has a lot of ground to cover.
Why do you think kids like being on Mr. Moe's bus?
Because he acts like one of them.
He's consistent. He treats everybody the same, and he just likes all of them.
What does Mr. Moe do that makes you feel safe on his bus?
He makes sure he makes sure kids aren't messing around or he makes sure kids aren't out of their seat or doing anything to anyone else.
He'll make sure everybody's sat down before he starts moving the bus.
I believe that bus driving is one of the most critical parts of a student's life. In the morning, I've had children get on the bus sick. I've had them get on the bus crying. And I'm a grandfather. I have grandchildren. But I've bonded with these children on my route, and I have a unique relationship with them, and I help them through that. And when I drop them off at school, I said, now listen, you have a good day. You'll enjoy your day.
Why do you like riding on Mr. Moe's bus?
Because he's nice. He makes sure that everybody's safe and everything when you get on. He makes sure everybody's sat down.
What makes Mr. Moe such a successful bus driver?
He cares. He wants to go meet the kids. He wants to meet the parents. If he has any kind of problem whatsoever, he'll talk to them. He doesn't have to usually go the discipline route. He usually takes care of it on the bus, so the kids respect him and take care of him.
What makes Mr. Moe such a successful bus driver?
I think Mr. Moe takes a lot of pride in his work. I mean, he really takes pride in making sure the kids are taken care of, and he cares about the kids, and he cares about the bus.
Can you tell us why Mr. Moe decided to take on the backpack program around here?
He does the backpack program, heads that up because, again, he sees that as a mission and as a mission field and our opportunity to reach out and to live what he believes in. If a person's hungry, give them food. If they're thirsty, give them drink. And so I think he sees that as that opportunity to reach out to those people in need.
The school backpack program really started with Brenda Jennings when she was here as a school nurse. And she approached me a number of years ago about if our church and our ministry team would be interested in taking that program over. I thought that would be a great process to be able to do. So we incorporated that in with a group of folks of our church that we prepare a lot of that stuff and we deliver it to the schools. And what's really good about it is that we incorporated some of the students here at the school, because when we would bring it in, we would have a couple of hundred bags. They were in tubs, and I always rewarded the kids. I had it set up with the school system that we'd go in and they'd send out a half a dozen students, and we'd put one of them on the truck and some of them on the ground, and they would carry those tubs in, and I always had a special treat for all those students. And for the gym teacher when he would let them come out, because I'd catch them in the gym. And so they enjoyed that, but the students was able to provide food for them at the end of the month when things got difficult. And so that was just something that we wanted to get involved, and we wanted to do the work, because the school system is just swamped with all kinds of extracurricular activities and stuff like that. So we took that on, and it's been a good process of doing that and providing something for these students and some relief for the parents.